Good afternoon, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals, and I'm here at 6408 Dix Street in Hollywood, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Joe Babajian. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be performing today's examination from this 4-inch main cleanout access we found here. This was shown to us at the back of the structure. You come around from the side, basically right next to the air conditioning condenser. You look down, you'll see this green cover, and below that is our cleanout. Now, there's no cap currently on the cleanout, and so this is kind of an open area for sewer gases to escape right below the openable windows here, so really should have some sort of a termination cap on here to prevent that from occurring. But we're going to drop in, and we're going to run straight through the backyard and through the parking area behind the property. I guess it is part of this property. And then we'll run all the way out to the public sewer, which is actually under Franklin there. About 7 feet in, immediately we're seeing a break here. It's the first of several breaks we're going to see in this first probably 45 feet or so of the pipe. And we'll continue on here. And what we're looking at is the original vitrified clay piping. Here we have a section that's settled some, holding water. And then right here, about 14 feet, we've got another broken section. You can see the cracks spiraling around the side of the pipe up to the top. And then a little bit beyond that, we've got another area where there's a chunk of the pipe here on the bottom that's broken out. So I have taken photographs of these areas so that I can illustrate those in the written report along with this video. A little water run to wash the camera off here real quick, and I'll continue. There's also root intrusions in the line, which is pretty typical for a clay pipe. Root intrusions aren't really a concern. Normally you would just maintain those at this point, so long as they are isolated to these joint areas like we're seeing. But the breaks are the areas that we're concerned more about. And right here at 39 feet, it's hard to see, but you drop down into another broken section. You can see the camera actually drop down into this hole. Another broken section of pipe here. Let's see if we can hop the camera over that. There we go. And then out here at about 45 feet, 43, 44 feet, there's another section where there's actually some sort of looks like a tie-in here. Maybe it was a dump out station for a RV or something, I don't know, but there's a little tie-in right here, which is done non-standard. It looks like they punched a hole in the pipe and then shoved just kind of sealed up a new pipe on the outside of this one, so that's not a standard connection. I would suggest repairing that. So that's the last of the damage, or any significant damage that we're seeing now the rest of the way out. Now we're going to basically run through a pipe that's got kind of common conditions. Let's say some minor settlement. Minor roots in some of these joints. Some, little deterioration stuff here and there, but we're going to run about 110 feet or so before we connect up to the public sewer. All this looks pretty normal, and basically is what would be considered satisfactory in one of these older lines. And then we get out to the public connection, we're going to see a little more cracking there. That something that should be monitored. It's not a major break. It doesn't appear to be affecting the system. Might be able to be handled with a liner, like one of those lining systems to rehabilitate the pipe. And we'll just get a little bit of a look at that here when we get to that point. You'll see a little chunk missing out of the bottom. And a little bit of a crack coming up the left side here. We'll just make it out right there, kind of at the center of the screen here. So this is the turn that drops into the public sewer. You see here the camera just slides right over top of it. That's where you drop into your public sewer. So at this point, I think the best thing to recommend would be that the first 45 feet of the system or so should be replaced. There's 3 or 4 breaks through that length. I wouldn't really bother just digging up 4 different places. So to fix a pipe, it would be more cost effective just to replace that entire section. So I've gone ahead and marked with green marking paint out in the parking area where that last damaged section is, about 4.5 feet deep. So that's pretty much all we need to see today. We need to consult a qualified and reputable sewer contractor for the repairs, but as far as the examination goes, that's what we're going to recommend. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination. Please do refer to the written report for a description of the final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.